All right, hello everyone, and we are back. And we said, or I know I said I was done with this, but I feel like there's a bit more I could do with it. So we're going to do a little more styling, and then we are going to go ahead and deploy this on Netlify. So I can go ahead and use this on my social media. All right, first thing I want to do. So I keep thinking about the fact that this is going to be mobile first. So let's take a look at how it looks on mobile. You know what? Might be too much spacing between everything. Profile picture might be a little too big. So let's go ahead and change. First thing though, I do want to make these buttons larger. And should also think about the fact that I should add a little margin on the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do button large from Bootstrap. Bam. Looks great. All right. Onto the profile picture. Gosh, max height. Let's try 225. Okay, looking better for mobile first. And I do want to do a little drop shadow on some of the stuff, just so it pops a little more off the page. Let's go ahead and look that up. Don't need the CSS color picker anymore. CSS drop shadow. Always utilize those resources. Let's see here. CSS shadow effects, W3 schools. Super helpful. Let's do box shadow, text shadow effect. Let's try box shadow. Let's do 10 pixels. And that does not do much. Let's see here. Where is... see next. Oh, that's box shadow. No, we don't really actually. Yeah, let's see. 10 pixels by 10 pixels. Let's see, can we get a blur on that? Yeah, let's try that. Let's do. Ooh. Sorry, my neighbors just slammed their door. Let's see here. Let's see. I want it to kind of encompass, surround the whole circle. But I might be. Let's see here. Box shadow. Let's just go ahead and let's give this a shot. See how that looks. Oh, that's nice. It's a little understated. Let's figure out. Let's try and see what in here I can adjust so that way I can make it a little more pronounced. It's going to be the fun part where we just start playing with stuff. Yeah, all right, that's so nice. Actually, let's do this. Okay, that helps a little. Let's do a little bigger, and then let's try, what does this guy do? All right, yeah, I see that looks better. Well, maybe it's a little, it says transparency here. Yeah, there we go. That is more in line with what I am looking for. That's a little aggressive. 3, 4. Let's do 4. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and take this with me anywhere I want to go. Great. So we've got that. Maybe I do want this smaller. That's why it's always helpful to make sure you're viewing your app in the format it is intended to be viewed in. It's no worry. Glad I came back for this part 3. Let's do 25. Great. Great, great. 15 pixels. A little too small. Let's do 18 pixels. 17 pixels should do it. There we go. And then we do want to add some text shadow to this. Just give everything a chance to pop a little. Just do text shadow. Text shadow. What am I looking at? Yeah, 2 pixels. 2 pixels. Oh. 4 pixels. That's a little too much. I don't know. Yeah, just enough. There we go. That is what I am looking for. Just enough there. And that comma. Great. All right, let's go ahead and add that to link buttons title. So button text. All right, looking better already. Let's go back and grab this and take it on over to our buttons. Let's see here. No, that's going to apply it to all of that. Let's do one more down here. BTN for button. Ooh, what am I missing? What am I missing off the end of that? 0.3 and then the end of the. Oh, no, I had that. I had that. All right, now let's go ahead and add my styles dot box shadow. No, not box shadow. My bad. BTN. Got a little too excited, ahead of myself. All right, it's a bit aggressive on these buttons, so I don't want that. Let's tone that down a bit. 8. Let's do. No, 4 was good for that. Let's bring these down a bit. All right, so that's looking better already. Do think I want to reduce the margin between these two. So let's go and do that. Profile pic. God. Margin 45. Let's go ahead and do is it going to take care of the bottom? It is not. So this should be bottom. Great. You know what? Let's just go and make that 20. Great. And then I will go ahead and do want to increase the margin from here to here a little more. Let's go ahead and margin. Save box. Don't know why I went in the reverse. All right, looks good to me. Great. And then just add this little bit here. Let's add a title on top of Instagram. Follow me on social. Don't need to capitalize that. Social media. There we go. Yeah, looks better, cleaner. And then I do want a bit more of a margin on the bottom of this whole box. Let's see my margin. Ooh, nope. That is applying it to all those buttons. Actually, I do think it could stand to have a bit more separation between all the buttons, especially since it's going to be mobile first. You'll be tapping them with your fingers. Give it some space. That looks good. Then let's see. Do want to add a bit of margin bottom to that, but I don't want that applied just generally to everything. Let's go and do that here. Let's do 4 pixels. Does that give us anything on the bottom? It does not. You can hear my dog going off a bit in the background. Her name is Pearl. She's a great dog. I love her. Okay. You know what? It's fine. We can leave that. It's just getting nitpicky at this point. So let's go ahead and get this deployed. First thing I'm going to want to do is I will stop this development server. Let's commit our changes. Look better for mobile first. Here we go. Now I'm going to do push origin, and test branch is the branch I'm working on. It's a habit I got into when I was learning how to do web development in the coding boot camp I attended, and it has stuck with me. Let's do pull request, compare, and pull request, test branch to main. There isn't anything to compare. All right, well, so can I? There isn't anything to compare. Great. Okay, so how do I? Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see here. This is a bit of a first for me. I have not really run into the issue of. Never really encountered this before. So I'm not sure why I'm having an issue just getting it all together to push to the main branch so I can deploy it. Well, let's figure this out. What does it not like about the red? All right. Well, I am not sure what issue I'm running into here. Going to check out main. Test branch. Okay. Main and test branch are entirely different commit histories. Okay, let's transfer that out. GitHub, entirely different commit histories. Seems like a pretty popular one. There's not anything to compare. Let's do this one. This one's a bit more recent. Let's see. One branch beginning. I know, guys, this is a very interesting stream right now. Thanks so much for tuning in. But we will get this deployed. So no one competent to answer such a question here. No. Let's see what this has to say. Haha, this is the one from 2014 that I avoided clicking on. Looks like GitHub won't let you compare the branches because they don't actually share any of the same history at all, even though they may share much of the same files and code. All right, it says the long answer. You probably downloaded the original source and then added it to a completely new repo instead of cloning the original repo, right? Doing that will make it so that the history of your repo will be completely different from the history of the original repo. Since your new repo won't have any of the same commits with the same SHA IDs, you can see that by doing reverse solutions. If you redo your commits on top of the original history, you should then be able to compare the branches. There are several different ways you can redo your commits, including git rebase onto manually if you have to. Mention the error above what I said. All right, let's try this. Seems concise and functional. Wow. All right, let's try git branch, new branch, git checkout, new branch, git merge, test branch, allow unrelated histories. Already up to date. Feels a little all right, well, I don't know if that is going to do it. Let's try that out. Nope. All right. Well, we are going to keep trying. Let's try this. Let's see what, let's try that one. Check out main. Get checkout master. Get branch main master f. Get checkout main. Nope. Yeah, okay, there we go. Get push origin main f. Let's see, is that going to do the trick? Wow, did that work? Let's see, these are all from perfect. All right. That did it. There we go. Solved that issue. And I am going to go ahead and favorite that in case I ever need to come back to it. And there's a chance that I will need to. God, let's just take a look at everything. .js. Yep, that is our app. Great. Now it's time to get it deployed on Netlify. Let's do that over here. All right, let me log in on this other page down here. My mouse is giving me issues. Give me a sec to log in. Perfect, logged in. All right, here we go. New site from GitHub. We're going to deploy this directly from the link page, directly from the repo. Oh, link page. Why can't you find it? Well, let's configure Netlify on GitHub. Let's do this down here. Oh, all right. So what I've done before is I only have it set to set repositories. So I will go ahead and add link page to it. Save. Bada bing, bada boom. Link page. There it is. All right. Want to deploy the main branch. Let's deploy site. This may take a second. But thank you guys for sticking around for this part. Wasn't really planning to do this, but I figured might as well be thorough, show the rest of the process. And also, yeah, I did want to adjust the styling. And I'm sure I'll probably come back to this and change a little more. Not sure about the color gradient, but again, don't want to get too nitpicky. Waste everyone's time just with styling everything. We got the bones here. Profile picture works. Text, readable. Buttons, clickable in 2 new tabs. So deploying our site. All right, well, it's just going to take a second here. And then once that is done, hopefully it's not going to take too long since the site is not too complex. Not a whole lot going on over here. All right, let's see. There we go. I'm not really going to do a custom domain. I'm not going to buy a domain for this. We'll just add a special name to the Netlify repo and everything. Or, yeah, okay. Let's see how it's going. Still taking a second. Ooh, failed. Why did you fail? I did run into this issue last time. I deployed a site which was epsimenu.com. Check that out. It's a fun Marvel site I made. Let's see. Tell me what you failed. Tell me what is going on. Failed to compile. Image elements must have an alt prop. Alt prop. Necessary for making your site accessible. Can't believe I forgot. There we go. That's a lesson there. Let's go ahead and add alt as another prop. Let's do alt app.js profile picture. Alt is picture of Michael Torona dressed as a Ghostbuster. All right. Let's see here. There we go. All right. Can't believe I forgot that. Necessary to help make your site accessible. Let's go ahead and commit that change. Added alt description to image. to git push origin test branch. Now we will get to see if everything's looking great. Edit all description image. Create pull request. Merge pull request. Confirm merge. And then let's try this again. I think Netlify is going to try and do it automatically. Yep, building now. There we go. Let's hope that works out. Walk a stream yet? Least interesting, possibly. But again, thank you for sticking around. Just felt like it would be good to show off the whole process, and didn't want to take too much time out of the more interesting first two parts where we actually got a lot more done in terms of building the site. Let's see. Let's do site overview, site function. Let's do site settings. Let's see if we can change site name. Yeah, we don't want that. Say Torona M links.netlify.com. Sounds great to me. There we go. So that way, that's going to be a cleaner name to put in my social media profiles. Let's check on the deploys. Still building. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I will just let you guys go and figure this out. We've gotten through most of the deploy process. It's just the actual successfully deploying part that we are waiting on. So let's wait here. Again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this stream. I am a newer web developer. A little bit about me. I'm a newer web developer. Wanted to code for the better part of more than a decade now, since around like 2010. Tried learning how to make Android apps. Got some books, tried some stuff online. Online tutorials weren't nearly as impressive or approachable as they are now. Books didn't really help. I was having a hard time getting started on my own. And then so finally in 2020, before the pandemic hit, I got motivated and I said, I want to make a career change. So I want to code, because I know that can lead to a better life. And I think it's pretty interesting being able to build, as simple or unimpressive as it might be, it's satisfying that, I made that. So it was, the boot camp was very fast, a lot to take in at once. But the main thing for me that absolutely made it worth it was that it showed me that I could do it. And then after that, everything's less daunting. I know that if I buckle down, I can learn something when it comes to coding or programming. Publish. There we go. Let's take a look at this guy right here. That is our site, and it's all done. He's deployed. Beautiful. Again, thank you guys so much. I really didn't think this was going to have to be 3 parts, but again, figured might as well be thorough, style it up a little more, and deploy it and show you what that's like. Thank you again so much for watching. You guys have a great weekend.